Hello traders, welcome back to the WillssFX channel. Today I'm going to talk about how you can actually grow your trading account or your trading income to 6 figures plus. So that £100,000 plus, $100,000, the same sort of thing. How you can grow this in 3 different ways that you can actually grow your trading account. Obviously, I'm not saying you can just suddenly make 6 figures, because if that was the case, then there wouldn't be 99% of people failing trading if it was that easy. Obviously, you're gonna have to put the work in, you're gonna have to take losses, you're gonna probably be losing for like months, if not years, before you actually get to the stage where you're even making any money, let alone 6 figures. But these are my personal opinions on how you can actually fast track the journey from a smaller account or a smaller amount of capital. If you're looking in terms of a small amount of capital, I'd say like under £10,000 is small capital, because you can't really live off that sort of account. So that's why I consider it like a smaller account. I'd say you could probably live off 30,000, 40,000 account if you're making around 10% per month. But these are the 3 ways in which I think you can actually make 6 figures from trading. Firstly, and the one you guys are probably expecting, is funding. And I've made videos before on how to get funded. And you can actually get funded now up to $2 million, which, if you pass the challenges and get that scaling plan on FTMO to $2 million, then you're just sat back like 1 or 2 trades a month. Lovely times. 5% profit, 10% profit, 10%, 40 grand, you're pretty much sorted. And then you can pretty much relax. You could literally take a couple trades a month, live your life, get your bi-weekly payouts, and just pretty much love life. But obviously you do have to be careful, you have to stick to the FTMO rules, and by actually doing this FTMO, at the end of the day, it's completely risk-free. So that is kind of the main positive of actually doing a funded account. There are many funded companies out there, all these prop firms which are releasing. As long as you check the reviews, is it good? Yep, okay, let me try it. Worst case scenario, you blow the account and then don't get the profit split. But once you've got that refund from them after you pass the challenge and the verification and get that first payout, then let's say the company shuts down, but you're still profitable overall. You've had your first payout and you've got the refund from the challenge. So, it's kind of win-win with a lot of these prop firms. That's why I've actually changed my payout date to the 4th of April. So there'll be a video coming around that sort of time when I actually get the payout and it goes into my bank account, so I can show you guys that. Moving on to the second point now, is actually trading with a personal account. And let's say 10-20 years ago, when prop firms didn't exist, or maybe there were no funding companies out there, you obviously have these private investors which fund people that are good traders and have a proven track record. Anyone can actually do that if you know the right people. But back then it was a lot harder to actually be a trader. And that's why now you're seeing a lot of people actually become full-time traders because of, FTMO. But you can still go, the normal route by using a personal trading account. Always have a job. If you're not trading full-time, always have a job and other sources of income first. There's no point quitting your job to start trading or go trading full-time if you're not making at least, I say, double your salary. Because if you're making around your salary, if you have a couple of bad months, then how are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to pay the normal expenses which you would have had before, which now you pretty much can't afford? But yeah, personal account, slow compounding the account over time, and you can definitely build it up to a larger account size. This can be done, over months, years, and if you do it over years, depositing any spare money you have, just growing it, slow, consistent gains over time. It's like the S&P. If you invest a certain amount, leave it for 10-20 years of that slow growth, 10% a year maybe, you're pretty much chilling. And this same sort of thing could actually happen with your Forex account. You've got your main job, which is paying all the bills, and any spare money you have you can invest into that trading account. And then as this account is actually growing, the profits are growing, and those profits are adding to the account balance, and then those profits are growing, and it's kind of just this snowball effect and actually growing your trading account. But I'd say the best way to actually make a decent amount of money from trading is to have 2 separate accounts. So you have your personal account and you have your FTMO account, or whichever funded account you actually want to go with. Many options. But if you do want FTMO, there is an affiliate link down below, so sign up with that one. Funded and personal account. And the reason for this is it can kind of maximize your profits. So let's say you already have your bills paid, because obviously that is the priority, actually having a house, having food, and having all your responsibilities taken care of. And then you can look at growing your personal account. With your FTMO, the funded account, let's say you're getting monthly payouts of 10 grand a month. Let's say you're making 10% on a 100k FTMO, pretty reasonable. If you made 10% to pass the challenge, you can definitely make 10% every single month, on average. But from that 10 grand, let's say you keep 3 grand to yourself. And this is assuming you get 10 grand after FTMO take their 20%. So you keep 3 grand, maybe you pay your bills or whatever with that, and then you have 5 grand left. So with this 5 grand, you can either choose to invest it into, index funds, property, or whatever else, crypto, whatever you're interested in. Or you can choose to invest some of it in that, and then the rest into your personal trading account. And I'd say if you're making profit trading consistently every single month, then you're better off just putting it into your own personal trading account. Because then you could set up a trade copier, personal and FTMO both linked, so any trade you take on that FTMO or any trade you take on that personal account will then enter itself managing the risk on the other account also. The benefit of this is, let's say you make 10% on your trading account or the FTMO account, you'll also make 10% on your personal account. So then technically you've made 20%. So obviously with losing months, you'll lose double, but on winning months, you'll gain double. And because of risk to reward, you should be up overall, unless you trade with like one-to-ones. And once you actually start doing this and you're making these consistent withdrawals, let's say you get 10k withdrawals for 10 months, that's 100 grand in profit from the FTMO. And let's say you put half of that into your personal trading account, there's already 50 grand in your trading account in 10 months. And obviously the higher the FTMO account you have, so let's say you have a 400k FTMO, which is the max you can actually get without the scaling plan, 10% a month, you're making 40 grand a month. In a whole year, you're almost at 500,000. So it is very possible to get a lot of income very quickly with FTMO, very soon into your trading journey. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. I'm not trying to say that anyone can do it straight away, because people are probably commenting right now saying you're setting an unrealistic example for new traders. But I'd say it would only be unrealistic if I was saying that anyone could do it. It'd only take you 30 days, that sort of thing. But if you understand it will take years to actually start doing this, then you can actually make the decent money. That's when you got to realize, okay, Will is actually speaking some truth here. But at the end of the day, you have got to treat trading as a sort of business. So your FTMO profits, obviously they're going to get taxed too, so you've got to take that into account. You can't just spend all your profits anyway. So that's why I'd say it's better to even keep it in that trading account, because worst case scenario, you need to pay some bills. If you spent it somewhere, well, it's gone. But you can easily just withdraw from your personal trading account pretty much any day you want to. But let's say you're only trading in the FTMO, then you have to wait till that certain day to actually pay out. You have to wait maybe a couple of days for the actual payment to come through. So it's not really accessible money once you've actually made that profit. So that's why I'd say, keep it in this personal account and trade that up too, because it's better than just being sat in your bank account. It's gaining no money. If you're a profitable trader anyway, if it's sat in a trading account, copy trading from your profitable FTMO account, you're pretty much absolutely sorted. And then you're just like, this is absolutely beautiful. This is a lovely times. Because you're just sat there entering on one account, making double the profit. You're going to be rich. Simple as that. But I'd say definitely if you're struggling with your capital, trade on a smaller account to see if you have the skills to make that 10% first. If you can't make 10% in 30 days, doesn't matter. Put the work in, do the back testing, do the forward testing, and soon you'll be able to pass the funding challenges and then go through the process of actually, gaining profit, building a personal account as well. Then you'll eventually have, a decent personal account alongside the FTMO. Because at the end of the day, the best thing to actually achieve is a personal account that's bigger than the FTMO account. Because then if you lose the FTMO, you make a violation of the rules. Or maybe they shut down the company and they no longer actually supply funded accounts. Well, then your personal account is still there. But if you spend all your profits, you have no backup. The account's gone, you make no more profit. So you kind of got to realize, okay, I need some safety in this. FTMO might not be around forever, and I need to, get some security behind my trading and actually build up my own personal account too. If you guys did find this video useful, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.